everyone, and welcome to Easy English Channel. I'm Olivia, and joining me today is Steve, my co-host. We're really excited to dive into a topic that we know is super important for so many of you, spoken English learning. It's a journey, right? And sometimes it feels like a really big mountain to climb, especially when you think about actually speaking English.
Exactly, Olivia. Hi, everyone. I'm Steve. And if you're out there listening and you understand English pretty well, you can read it, you can probably follow conversations, but then you feel this wall come up, this shyness or nervousness when it's your turn to speak, trust me, you are absolutely not alone. This is such a common experience for English learners around the world, and it's something we hear about all the time. It's almost like a secret club of people who get stage fright with their English.
It really is, and it's fascinating, isn't it? So many English learners have a fantastic grasp of grammar rules, they know tons of vocabulary, but when it comes to actually producing the language, speaking, it just feels so difficult, so unnatural. We often wonder why. And the core reason, what we really want to highlight today, is this. Speaking isn't just about knowledge. It's fundamentally a skill. It's like riding a bike or playing an instrument. You can read all the books about it, but until you actually do it, it won't feel easy.
That's such a great analogy, Olivia. And the really good news, the encouraging part about viewing speaking as a skill, is that any skill can be improved significantly with consistent practice. You know, you don't need to have absolutely perfect English or a massive vocabulary to start speaking. In fact, waiting for perfection is probably the biggest trap. What you truly need, more than anything else, is a little bit of courage to begin and then the consistency to keep going. It's about taking those small steps day after day.
Courage and consistency, those are key. So let's talk about some practical strategies. One of the most foundational and truly effective ways to dramatically improve your spoken English, even before you open your mouth to form sentences, is by listening every single day. And I don't just mean passive listening, like having it on in the background. I mean active listening. Try to find simple English podcasts, maybe some YouTube videos designed for learners, or even short natural conversations if you can. The trick here is to really focus on how the words blend together, how native speakers connect sounds, rather than just trying to catch every individual word. This is crucial for natural rhythm and intonation.
That's so true, Olivia. And building on that active listening, the next step, which might feel a little silly at first, but is incredibly powerful, is to repeat what you hear. Seriously, speak out loud. This isn't just about mimicking, it's about training your mouth and your brain. Even if you're by yourself, driving in your car, or in your room, just say the words, repeat the phrases, mimic the intonation you hear. This practice is a game changer for your pronunciation. It significantly boosts your fluency, and perhaps most importantly, it builds immense confidence because you're actually producing the sounds, feeling them in your mouth. Don't underestimate the power of simply speaking aloud, even to yourself.
Absolutely. And once you start feeling a bit more comfortable speaking out loud, even to yourself, you can try another incredibly powerful technique, thinking in English. This is a real paradigm shift for many learners, and it takes practice, but it's so rewarding. Don't start with complex philosophical ideas. Begin with small, everyday things. For example, when you wake up, describe your morning routine in English in your head. Or when you're making plans for the day, try to think them through in English. What are you seeing around you right now? Narrate it to yourself in English. It sounds simple, but it retrains your brain.
It truly does retrain your brain, Olivia. And the biggest payoff from thinking in English is that you start to bypass that often slow and clunky process of translating from your native language in your head and then translating back into English. When you stop that internal translation loop, speaking becomes much, much faster and, crucially, much more natural. You'll find words and phrases just coming to you more instinctively. Yes, it might feel pretty strange or even a bit awkward when you first try it, almost like you're talking to yourself in a different persona. But I promise you, with a little persistence, it gets so much easier every single day, and the mental barriers really start to dissolve.
That's fantastic advice, Steve. And as we're talking about trying new things and stepping outside our comfort zones, it brings us to a really vital point. Please, please, please don't be afraid of making mistakes. I mean, honestly, mistakes are not failures. They are actually incredible indicators that you are learning, that you are pushing your boundaries. Think about it. If you're not making mistakes, you're probably not trying hard enough or venturing into new territory. Even native speakers stumble sometimes, use the wrong word, or mix up their grammar. It's totally normal.
You hit the nail on the head, Olivia, and that ties directly into how we define fluency. Often, people think fluency means having absolutely perfect English, never making a grammatical error or having the vocabulary of a dictionary. But that's a misconception. True fluency isn't about perfection. What it actually means is that you can effectively express your ideas, you can communicate clearly, and you can engage in conversations without getting stuck or feeling overwhelmed. It's about connection, not textbook perfection. You want to be understood and you want to understand others. That's the real goal.
Such an important distinction, Steve, and it's a really encouraging thought, isn't it? When you look at someone who speaks English beautifully and effortlessly, it's easy to feel intimidated. But remember this, every single fluent English speaker, every single one of them was once a beginner. They didn't just wake up one day speaking perfectly. They all went through the exact same struggles, the same initial awkwardness. What they did was practice a little every day, consistently, courageously. And you know what? You absolutely can too. Your journey is valid and you're on the right path.
That's the truth, Olivia. And the payoff for all this effort, this practice, is huge. Spoken English isn't just a language skill. It can be truly transformative for your entire life. Think about it. It can open doors to better job opportunities, maybe in international companies or roles that require global communication. It can help you travel the world with confidence, truly connecting with local people and experiencing cultures more deeply. And it absolutely allows you to meet new people from all walks of life, expanding your social circle and understanding of the world. It's a key to so many new experiences.
It really is. So if there's one message we want you to take away today, it's this. Don't overthink it. Just start today. You don't need a grand plan or hours of free time. Start small. Speak one sentence today, maybe describing your lunch. Then tomorrow, speak another one. Then maybe a short paragraph. Progress doesn't come in giant leaps. It comes step by measured step, day after day. Just begin where you are with what you have.
Fantastic advice, Olivia. And on behalf of both of us here at Easy English Channel, we want to thank you so much for tuning in and listening today. We genuinely believe in your potential. So please keep practicing, keep speaking, even if it's to yourself, and above all, believe in yourself and your ability to learn and grow. You've got this.
Absolutely, you've got this. We'll be back with more tips and insights in the next episode. Until then, keep enjoying the process of learning English. Embrace every word, every phrase, every conversation, and truly enjoy the journey. See you next time.